Today is the day. Oops, I can't cuss. So sorry. I'm gonna beep that out. Yeah. Hey guys, what is up? It is Lindy from Knife Modders, and today is the day. I am going to be making a fixed blade. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'd know this. I did make a reel talking about it. However, I was wrong. I thought we had some 1080. Turns out we do not, but we do have 1095. So we have a forge, we have oil, we got a torch. So I'm going to be heat treating the 1095 that way. It's not going to be the best, but I'm going to be using it as practice nonetheless. And then I'll be placing an order for some 1080 to try again in the future whenever it gets here. So I have drawn up a design. Okay, don't judge my design, by the way. Okay, this is the best I could do. I tried. And I don't know. I didn't like sit down and spend like 20 hours on it. This was just a rough sketch of a little fixed blade, because I don't see myself carrying a giant fixed blade. So this is the design so far, and this is very rough, okay? So it'll probably change a little bit as I work on it. So, you know, I have to cut it out in the bandsaw, and then I've got to shape it on the belt sander. We are going to have to surface grind our piece of 1095. So, I've never told anybody this. Only Rishi knows this. But I have, like, a giant fear, like a huge fear of the bandsaw. Dude, moving saws just... What? Like, I'm gonna die. Anytime he turns it on, the anxiety that I feel, it is the worst. But I'm gonna do it, because this is how we grow as human beings. So I'm gonna do it. Alright, so I'm gonna go cut this out. And, oh, actually, I've got to go surface grind the 1095.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the diner. Serves you some reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling fair. They'll put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth, how they coming for you. Yeah, no.
So this is where we left off. You can see it better on this side without the paper template. So yeah, it is a little thin right here, but I'm going to be adding some contoured, chunky, either rich light. I'm not entirely sure what handle material I'm going to be using yet. We have a few different options. And then for blade finish, I think I wanted to go extra and do a mirror wash, but I think that's kind of ridiculous. So depending on how well the grind goes, we'll see what I do for a blade finish. See, yeah, it's a little bumpy up here. I got to smooth that out. Got to drill holes for the pins, and then do some grinding. And yeah, so part of the design is I didn't want to have a giant finger guard and then a sharpening choil. I wanted this to act as both. So I think this works out just fine. And like the way your hand is, you don't really run the risk of running onto the edge or anything. But we'll definitely find out once it's all together. So, it is like 100 degrees in the shop right now. I am sweating. But, so the build is going to have to be put on pause because Rich and I are headed to CCKS tomorrow. We're going to California Custom Knife Show. First time we've ever been. We're going to be doing a road trip to LA. So, it's like 6-7 hours. But we're going to be staying the night over at Brian's house, which is like a 5-hour drive. So we're leaving tomorrow morning, and then we're going to be going to the Friday Night Blade Affair, and then we're going to be going to CCKS. So we have some bars of AEBL, so we're going to cut out some blanks. We're going to bring them over to Brian's house, and we're just going to be shooting the poop in the shop with Brian. It's going to be so much fun. We stayed with him when we went to Blade Show Atlanta, and he's just one of our close friends. So to be continued on this build. Obviously, I will definitely be getting more footage as I finish it. The profiling is just about done. I just gotta drill the holes and grind pre-heat treat, and then I'm also gonna be grinding post-heat treat. And then I gotta go buy some pins because I don't have any at the moment. And then, yeah, so to be continued. I'm definitely going to be getting some CCKS footage. That'll be so much fun. And I will see you guys in the next